Hello everyone, and welcome back to more of the Cube community server. This is SuperDreamGate, and as you can see behind me, there is a part of the wall that was not done before. And that is the part that was, well, it still technically is in the mountain hill area. Whatever you would like to define this as. Heathy helped me a lot with this. He placed a beacon here. It was about here or so. And he left some tools that the two of us used, and he helped clear this out. So I really want to give a big thank you to Heathy for helping me out, because this would have taken quite a bit longer if he did not help. But the entire outside of the wall is essentially done. And I say essentially because there might be some little touches, and well, it's actually only half done because we solved the top half. And then we have to do the upper half of that because there's going to be 3 areas you can walk. So I'm showing you this part not only because it's new and no one has seen this before on YouTube at least, but I think it gives the best feel of what it's going to look like when we add the rooms, because it's already so enclosed. So I mean, you're going to be able to see in here, but you can see how tall it's going to be and all that sort of good stuff. And I actually haven't measured if everything's going to equate, because my plan is every room is 2 of these, but I haven't done the math. Oops. So I probably should actually do that, because if not everything is going to work out, I'm going to have to come up with some clever, special ways of making things work, because otherwise I'll be very agitated with myself. And you might be wondering, you know, is this going to lead into a pathway? And I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking it might, but I'm not quite sure yet how I want to handle this, if it's going to just be around here. And then we have the big garden-y area out here. I do know for a fact, though, that on this long wall, I think it's because it's the most uninterrupted, there's the least amount of water and the least amount of hill. This is going to be where all of the animals go. So this was about how big I thought the rooms would be, and it's going to be a pretty big size. But we're not going to be as concerned on this side because of the fact that the only thing that I think are going to go here are, well, no, not only. We're going to have 2 things going here. Mainly the animals. I think the farms, because, you know, animals and farms and all that stuff. And the one other thing, and it's going to be around this cornery bit, is zombie villagers. Zombie villagers. It's going to be the XP room, a possible zombie purification if I can figure out how to separate zombie villagers from normal zombies. If not, I'm not even going to concern myself, because once I get 2 villagers, I can start breeding. And even still, I'm not exceptionally concerned about that. That's more of an afterthought than it's a necessity with this build. So basically, I sheep. That just caught me off guard, but I have to get all of the villagers over here, and I think that I'll be within range if I'm standing around here for them to come over. I think I'm close enough. I haven't measured that either. Oops. So many things I should have been doing. So many things I haven't done. But it is okay. So I think for now, we are going to figure out what the rooms will look like. Even if I have to adjust some sizes, I'll probably adjust them on the corners and then make sure everything's even, or I'll work it out room by room, case by case. But I set up this little mock room because this is one room, and then I'm thinking it might lead over here. Some might be bigger, some might be this big 4x4. I mean, I can have a lot of variety with it. I can do plenty of things. I just right now want to focus on one, because if I have an idea of what one will look like, I can have an idea of what they all will look like. So off camera, on top of finishing the wall, I got a whole bunch of wood because the spruce wooden slabs went all around there, and I'm going to need more of those anyway because that's what's going to be on the roof, I think. So every walkway is a spruce. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so I think I settled on some designs. At least I think. They are very liable to change, but I think that for our rooms, when we're walking out here, I kind of wanted something similar to this, but not exactly. So I think we're going to have these little archways that are slightly detailed, but not so much. And then on the inside, it still looks pretty good. The only thing is that's going to be annoying. Inventory's such a mess. Okay, so I guess that's a simple fix, thankfully. And then we go like, no, that's not what I want. And okay, there we go. So it's gonna look like this, and I like this. I might add something here, but I'm not quite sure. In a way I like this, in a way I don't, but that's not settled. And I think I like being able to see just slightly out. I think so, at least I hope I do. It'll probably be covered by things regardless. So I just kind of wanted to make a cool little design, and I think this looks pretty interesting, especially given the detail over here. I think that keeping it a little simpler over here is going to look nice in the long run. But yeah, we're going to have a lot of rooms that look like this, and maybe they'll go out too, maybe they won't. The next thing we need to settle on is, come on over here, self. We're gonna need more acacia. That's what we need. That Enderman, such a troll. Don't even think we're gonna have enough with this. Nah, maybe for what we need to do, we will. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That looks right. So let me mark these right now. And I'll just, okay, collapse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just so we get as few spawns as we can, because there have been things spawning, and I thought that they were spawn-proof, but apparently not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then doink, and there we go. So the grass is up here is, you know, going to be left alone. It's just going to be, there'll be more grass on top of it. And then we can walk out from there. There's going to be no rooms, just like this big garden-y second garden that we can look out at everything with. Excuse me, hiccup. So that'll be a nice vantage point. Yeah, it's gonna pretty much look the same thing just on this inside. So we're not gonna worry about that right now. But what we are gonna worry about are these. And the question is, do we want an archway more like this, which is pretty fancy, just all the way around, or do we want it a little more simple, like this? Because all the way around that might not look too bad, actually. Okay, we can move these now, bring these back, because I'm gonna need these. So I think that's pretty easy to remember. Let's try it that way. Because the other thing is, it's going to have to not only equate... Oh my gosh. We don't have a roof thing to... let me double check this, because I forgot where it started. Where is that? One above there? So... one under there. Okay, can I reach that? See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 up. Okay. I think that's right at the tippy top. I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so... and then we go 1... now I can't reach. 2, 3. That's like that. You're like this, you're like this, and then you're like that. And then... in comparison to that, it's a little plain, but I think that if we keep this look going, it might not be too bad. 2, 3. I just need to make sure I can reach all this way. So then... gonna need more of these stairs. And that'll be how it looks on the outside. That'll be all the way around, though. I don't think that'll be too bad, because then we'll... let me go get more of these stone stairs. Because the other thing is, the roof is it's going to be arched on the inside, too. That's my expectation. So let me just grab all of those. Because why the heck not? And then we're going to eat. Nom 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 nom. And then oh, not exactly what I wanted. Whoa! I am somehow inside the blocks. How did that happen? Whoa, what is going on? Random clicking, random clicking. Up. Okay, I think this is... I'm really not sure about this. This was an accident. But that might be interesting, actually. So, we're gonna keep that in mind, and I'm gonna leave that as an option for you guys to decide upon if you guys like that or not. So I'm not sure. I might like that, I might not. Oopsie daisy. Because we're gonna wanna click this part of the block, or I can't. That's cool too. Because we're gonna wanna do some fun stuff. Like this and that, and then we do this. And then, okay, this part is definite, like, you know, these things between every room. Yeah. I don't know if that's gonna be the case on the inside, maybe. See, I think things spawn up there, but I just haven't had the time to get rid of them. So the question now is, do we have this design, if only for the outside? So all of the rooms will look like, this will be the entranceway to all of the rooms over here. And then this will be the, well, not exactly. I'm gonna try and dodge that guy. Ah! This will be how it looks on the inside. Or do we have it like this? With this archway. Double archway. I don't know. Part of me is wondering if this should be the whole thing. So what do you guys think? Do you want this? Or do you want this? So let me know what you guys think in the comments, if which design you like. Do you like the wall design? Do you not like the wall design? I'm going to stick with wood just because I think it's warmer, and I don't want to bring clay too much into the interior. I don't know, I think it gives it a different look than what I want. And I think I want to stick more with the wood. I think that would just work better. So, yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for this, if you like it, if you don't, please let me know. These might change anyway. I'll keep fiddling with them off camera. But yeah, so I think that's going to do it for today's episode. So thank you guys. Bleh. If I could speak correctly, that would help. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until our next Cube Community adventure, bye bye!